The Martella family loves everything baseball, but America's pastime was the last thing on their minds after Tracy was let go at work.
I was devastated that I had lost the job because I had thought that would be my career. All I could think was, what am I going to do? How am I going to feed my kids?
Vince was working hard to finish trade school, while Tracy took any job she could find, like cleaning houses for friends.
We didn't know how we were going to make it. I felt like that was a reflection on me not providing, and it was hard.
I just remember feeling helpless. The more we cut back, the more impossible it looked. Then I just decided at that point, God, you're going to have to do something.
The Martellas turned to God for comfort and stayed in constant prayer. Then a friend told them about Operation Blessing partner Warehouse of Hope, led by founder Craig Parson.
A lot of people are still without jobs. People are struggling financially. We want to give people hope. God's using Operation Blessing to provide what we need.
Warehouse of Hope provides food to more than 1,500 families in Douglasville, Georgia.
I started going every week, and we would make it through.
I come home and see those groceries, and I'd know she didn't spend all this money at a grocery store or anywhere else because we didn't have that kind of money. It'd blow me away.
Vince eventually found a job as a property manager, while Tracy started tutoring for a Christian school. They're now on top of their bills and expenses and volunteering with Warehouse of Hope.
Not only did it become a ministry to us, but then it was a blessing that we were able to bless some other people, and that was, that was obviously just a great feeling. I mean, when we were hurting, when we didn't have the money, it was a lifesaver.
Warehouse of Hope and Operation Blessing definitely put food on my table. Thank you for making it possible, for feeding my family.
Delilah Minton loves going to school, but she couldn't concentrate after her father lost his job. Most days, Delilah and her brothers and sisters came home hungry to empty kitchen cabinets.
We had car payments on our car, we had a house payment. My husband lost his job. We couldn't pay any of this. And it was just the most awful feeling in the world.
Johnny and Molly collected scrap metal to sell while Johnny looked for a new job. They did everything they could to bring in more money, but it was still hard to put food on the table.
It makes me want to cry every time I think about it.
Then Operation Blessing partner Life Church started delivering bags of food to the Minton School. Director Joe Carson leads the outreach.
Operation Blessing has helped us tremendously by supplying the food resources for us to be able to connect with families. We're able to satisfy a physical need, and it opens them up to the hope of the gospel itself.
Life Church gives food to more than 3,000 students every Friday in one of the most impoverished areas of Memphis, Tennessee. Principal Angela Kramer says she's seen an improvement in the school and community because of the food.
The Food Bag Fridays have become a big part of who we are. The stability and the consistency of this really shows the families and the students that Operation Blessing cares about the need that you have, and I think it just brings hope.
Thanks to Operation Blessing, the food the Minton children brought home helped feed the whole family until Johnny got a new job as a mechanic.
Makes me feel great that they're happy about it, and somebody cares about the school and cares about the community. It's a good thing for everybody, because they do help out a lot of people.
Now Delilah can focus on her studies and not an aching stomach.
It makes me feel good to know that Operation Blessing and Life Church, that they care about us. And that, to me, is more important than the food in the bag, just to know that they care about my family. I love them for it.
Peter and Joanna Pearson do everything they can to make sure their kids are healthy, happy, and close to God. But when Peter was let go from his technical support job, suddenly it was hard to put food on the table.
I was just shell-shocked, and just thinking about the future, it just weighed down on me, and it was like a mountain was on my back. I couldn't help but worry.
We had a really hard time trying to make ends meet after that.
Peter immediately started applying for jobs, while Joanna took a job at Walmart, working late hours to help out.
Money was extremely tight, and we just held on to hope that the Lord would take care of it at some point.
They relied on their faith in God and watched the Superbook series to help teach their kids about God's love and provision.
It's a great way for them to familiarize themselves with the Bible stories and to feel like that they are living it almost.
Then the Pearsons learned about Operation Blessing partner Joseph Storehouse.
Most people are just desperate. They don't know what to do next. We feel like that it enhances what we're doing tremendously by presenting Jesus Christ and praying with them.
Thanks to Operation Blessing and Joseph Storehouse, the Pearsons were able to bring home a trunk full of groceries to help them get by while Peter continued to search for work.
It was extremely humbling. The people were very friendly. They were very encouraging.
They were wonderful, and they offered support and prayer, and they gave us what our family needed.
Peter has since found a good job and works as a customer support engineer at a local software company. The family is doing a lot better and staying on top of their bills and expenses. They say they're grateful to God for His provision during that difficult time.
It was an absolute relief to be able to get food from Operation Blessing and Joseph Storehouse.
And I knew that God would provide a way for us. I just thank the Lord that there was a place that we could go where we could get help.